Hello everybody, happy Tuesday. God, I was like thinking, what day is it? Happy Tuesday everybody. So it's 8:30 at night and I've just finished doing a little bit of work and I thought I'm going to come on and hop on here, and I've had a few questions about some of the skincare ranges that we have, and I thought it would be really super useful for those people that have been utilising the RE9 skincare. Hi everybody who's hopping on. Just to show you a quick demonstration as to how I use the skincare into my daily regime and nightly regime, and really why I'm using the RE9, because I do believe it is the best skincare range that Arbonne has to offer in terms of like anti-aging results and really kind of hydrating and making sure I'm getting great nutrients back into my skin. So it's really important that you are using a skincare line. Hi everybody who's watching, that is actually absorbing into your skin and going down to the 7th layer. So if I can just explain to you what I mean by that. When you're a baby, your skin's brand new, isn't it? Really, really good. Every day, it's baby soft, smooth as a baby's bum, as we always say. Well, that's because their skin turns over really quickly. It's rapidly growing all the time. So the baby layers are coming through much quicker. As we get older, the skin growth slows down. So actually what happens is we do have 7 layers of skin, but it takes longer for that baby layer to come up through the top. Now, when you're choosing a skincare line, just make sure you know what ingredients are going in there. Because if it contains anything, like I used to use, a lot of the creams may contain something called mineral oil. Basically, you're blocking your skin. So all you're doing is treating the top surface. If it's got mineral oil in, it's too big to go into your skin. So what that will happen is you'll just treat the top surface layer, which inevitably this is dead. The stuff that you see on the top is dead. So if you're thinking about anti-aging results, please be thinking you need to be having something that's going in. So actually you're treating the baby layer that's going to come forward. We want that. Does that make sense? So I'm just going to switch around and show you the range that we're going to use today. So I'm using the RE9. We've got the cleanser, toner, serum. It's a bit dark here. Corrective eye cream, the day cream and the night cream, and then I'm just going to show you ways that I can remove my makeup as well. So just the first thing that we're going to do is get hands nice and wet. Now if just to know, if you have been kind of like wiping down the kitchen, doing odd bits, you're going to have oils and natural things on your hands. So when you're using our cleanser, you ultimately don't want it to act as a hand soap when you're trying to activate the foam. So normally I would be in the shower, so my hands are getting quite wet. I've probably washed my body anyway, so they've been cleaned, but just I'll just use some hand soap here. I would just sort of suggest getting them like clean, because it gets rid of any excess dirt, so that actually your facial cleanser isn't actually contributing to cleaning your hands basically. So with the facial cleanser, now I get in the shower, so I'm like using it to help get my makeup off, and then if there's any excess makeup, I'll remove it after I've cleansed my face. To be honest, in the shower, you're more facing, aren't you? You're not having to worry too much. For today, because I'm at the basin, I'm going to use some cloths to help remove my face, just so you can see. So I'm just going to splash my face with water. This is where you're going to see all the black go around my face, but I just want to keep it real, because if you're going to be using this, like, you need to be seeing how we use it in the shower and stuff. So my face is wet, my hands are nice and wet. With the pump, really, you only need one pump. So that's a new one. Let me just get it to the top. There we go. So one pump you'll see, and actually you need to basically activate it. So to get it foamy, can you see that's gone foamy in my hand? And then you want to massage that in and around your face. I'm going to get black eyes in a minute. I'm going to go for it. Now, if you have been wearing any foundation or makeup, like on your skin, I really recommend you double cleanse, because, okay, I'm going to go for it, because when we double cleanse, basically the first cleanse will lift the dirt. You're not really removing everything from your face, you really need to lift the dirt. Natural oils will lift as well. There we go. Let me just give my face a rinse. So natural oils will release as well. So you can see it's actually, the makeup comes off really easily with the cleanser. But you really do want to think about double cleansing, because if you're only cleansing once, like say, you can be moving dirt around your face really. In the morning, if you've already took your makeup off, one cleanse is fine. So I'm just going to do a quick another one. So again, you can see that that's quite tacky. Like, you really do want to add, it activates with water. You want to get it to like that consistency, like so, and it's really rubbing in and making sure you're getting into the crevices. And actually what I love about this cleanser is it's really kind of thin. I feel like it really breaks down. You can almost see in your hand the makeup breaking down, whereas for me, like some people prefer a cream cleanser. I just think for me, I just prefer to know that like my makeup's all off, especially if in the shower, you can let it kind of clean your neck area as well. So you can see actually the mascara's all coming off. Let me just give my face a bit of a wipe with the cloth. So normally my face under the shower head. I will do say this does remove your makeup. Obviously, this contains vitamin C and orange stem cells. So if it gets in your eye, it's going to sting. It's not meant to actually be on your eyeball. But I feel like you tend to know your own face, don't you? You tend to know like how to rub around your eyes. So for me, when I'm in the shower, I come out and to be honest, I don't need to use any extra eye makeup remover, because I do feel like it does clean my face. Make sure you are cleaning in and around your ears and up into your hairline, because that is where the most of the dirt can sit. And obviously we want a foundation to meet a hairline, but just be really conscious of that. And often you'll find your ears. So that's the cleanser part. Now, if you do feel like you're a bit nervous about around your eyes, I do recommend this micellar water. So there are a lot of micellar waters on the market. This is our prep work range. But the difference with ours is, and honestly, like, I can try others and I can say go and buy another one. There are more micelles. The micelles are basically the magnets that attract the dirt. So because there's more, you don't need as much. So it's a better quality product, but you don't need as much. So you're actually using products that are helping. So if you wanted to do an extra clean, or if you really can't be bothered to clean your face and get it all foamy, this is an incredible option over any face wipe. Please don't use any baby wipes or face wipes on your skin. It's so stringent. It really strips the oils. But you can see actually, I'm cleaning my face, and that double cleanse is really like, nothing's really coming off. It might come off a bit round your hairline. It's good for that, just to get up there. And if you have got any excess makeup, it's a good one. Look, you can see a bit of mascara's coming off. You can see that. It's good for that. So if you did want an extra clean, definitely recommend the micellar water. It's brilliant. Okay. So if I'm going to carry on with the RE9, I would continue on, but I want to throw in an extra special product. So these are called Genius Pads. These are the most expensive product that Arbonne has to offer, but probably the most results driven. Like, we have clinical tested results, and 100% of participants saw reduction of fine lines, age spots, basically reduced pore size, reduced any scarring on the face. Amazing. I went through, had like a minor surgical treatment on my skin when I suffered with acne. So my pores are very, very large due to that. It's basically scarring. So these are amazing if you've got enlarged pores or any dark spots or anything like that. It's really good for that. And basically it's retinoids in this pad. You pour the solution on, so you decide when the treatment starts. And this gently exfoliates the skin and basically resurfaces the skin in a really gentle way. So I kind of class this like a type 2 botanically based chemical peel. So of course Arbonne aren't going to throw those chemicals on your face, because that's against what we believe in. But hi everybody who's watching. I'm just doing my evening regime with the RE9. But this is really, we used to sell these with the RE9 and they stopped. I don't know why they stopped it for some reason, to make it more accessible for everybody, just to be able to get the skincare. But if you were to use these over 60-day treatment, you would absolutely 100% notice a difference in your skin elasticity as that kind of diminishes when we get older. And also fine lines, definitely pore sizes. I've got like one on my nose. So it's really incredible. The solution kind of It's slightly oily, but it sinks in, and you only would do this at night because we don't want to be going out in SPF after we've used this on our skin. And actually you can finish off the backs of your hands because they're usually the parts that age the most after our face, aren't they? So you can finish off any extra oil on the backs of your hands. Thank you, Rosie. So, a little added product. If anyone wants some more information on that, I'll send over the clinicals just so you can have a little look. I think it's fab, a really fab product. So next in the line is the toner. So at night, after you've cleansed, you'd either obviously use the Genius pads or just go straight in with the toner. And what I love about this, it's in a really nice spray bottle. So actually what you do is you just apply a couple of mists to your face, as opposed to rubbing your face lots with cotton wool. You've really cleaned your face now. So this is about setting a base for your skin. So that is honestly a fine art. When you first buy RE9, you probably squint over your shoulder. I know now what to do. 1, 2, 3. And actually it's so refreshing. If anyone's ever used toners and you feel like your skin's going like tight, it's almost, it feels like it just allows your skin to breathe and allow to pop it in. Yeah, so can you use the counter spot essence on the same night? Great question. So if you are using the Genius pads, no, you want to alternate it with the counter spot essence. So if ever you were using the counter spot essence, you don't need to use these. So use counter spot essence, which is a similar product. It's more of a serum, less resurfacing, but more about age spots and things like that. I'd say 2 to 3 times a week. And then when you're not using that, you can use those at night. So toner's on, and then next would be the serum. So this really is probably, out of the whole RE9 set, the most important kind of element if you want to obtain anti-aging results. This is really the vitamin cocktail for your skin. It's got all of the collagen, you know, supporting ingredients, and it's just, it goes on so nicely. Again, a dot is a lot, so 1 pump of that is ample for your face. You really do not need to be squirting loads. It's so thin, and you can naturally just rub that so easily around the face, just making sure it's got into all areas. This seems like the skincare regime is really, really long because I'm talking in between, but actually, I get out of the shower, spray my face, I'm like doing the rest of my bits, and then a bit of serum, eye cream, and night cream. So the next thing is eye cream. So sometimes, you know, in the morning I probably might not do eye cream because I'm in such a rush, but at night I do try and make more of an effort because I think your skin cells turn over twice as fast at night. So you really want to be adding good skincare in whilst your body's resting and replenishing and renewing. So I do kind of do the whole regime at night. In the morning I might skip out the eye cream and just kind of make it a little bit quicker. So the eye cream comes in a pot like this, and again it's in a pump form, so everything's dead easy. The packaging's so lovely as well, so if you've got it on your bathroom cabinet, it just looks really, really lovely. And I would recommend you put 1/4 of a pump on your ring finger. So 1/4 of a pump. That was 1/4 is ample. You do not need any more than that. And the reason why we're using our ring finger is because there's some science behind it. Basically, there's less muscles, you can't apply too much pressure. And we do not want to be rubbing and tagging this area around the eye. It's so much thinner than the rest of our skin. And we don't want to be applying lots of product into that eye area. You know, we want to be applying it around the outside, the orbital bone of the eye, tapping, and the warmth from your eye will draw the product in. So all you literally need to do is just tap that in and around. You can see that's just going around kind of the eye socket area. And it's more of a tapping sensation. We really don't want to be tagging and pulling. And also, there's a lot of I can't remember what the word is, lymphatic. There's the lymphatic system, I think that's what it's called, in the eye. So do you know, have you ever seen ladies that have got really puffy eyes, almost like they're protruding out in like bags? That's when you use it. They may be using a cheap eye cream that's actually sinking in to the thinner area of the face, which is this eye area. And actually a lot of women have that area like drained because it's basically gunk that's just sitting in there. So just make sure you're tapping that around and just really stimulating that area in a really positive way. So the eye creams on. And then of course it's night time. So if I was doing this regime in the morning, it would be the day cream, which has got SPF in. If you can wear SPF, I really recommend you popping something on. All of our, the RE9 has SPF in, but all of our foundations and CC creams have SPF. So I just recommend, you know, thinking about what you're actually putting on your skin. Even if you're using a very good skincare regime, what are you putting on after that? Because if you're putting on like a cheap foundation or makeup, you're kind of being counterproductive with looking after your skin. So the RE9 comes in a pot, and honestly I can say this will last you between 6 to 7 months. You never have to buy a full set in one go because you're cleansing more often than you're using night cream, so it all runs out at different times. So it's great. So it's not like a whole kind of cost, you know, you're not paying for it all at once again. And you get these little spatulas, and I would say that quarter, you see how much is in there, it's massive, is enough for every night. It easily lasts me 6 to 7 months because this is so thick. This genuinely, I feel like I've just come back from a facial when I put this on my face. It's called Night Repair Cream, and honestly this delivers so much moisture. If you can utilise a different cream to a day cream, especially don't go to sleep with SPF creams on your face at night. You want to be having a different night cream because, as I say, your skin cells are turning over twice as fast, so it needs to have a different type of moisture, and that's really where the good stuff happens when we're asleep. So, oh, it just feels so good. And you just feel like ready for bed. You feel like you've really looked after yourself, particularly if you're using the nutrition and your skin's starting to glow through. Oh, it just makes you feel like these products are incredible. So that's the RE9, and that really is generally my regime. It is my favourite product. It really transformed my skin from a very not so great place, and I just love being able to talk about them. So if you want any more info on the regime or any of the products that I used or ingredients or anything like that, just pop me a message. And quick reminder, I hope you're all enjoying the makeup masterclass. So it's not in my group, it's being ran by other professionals because I'm not a makeup artist. Other makeup artists that are in our bigger team. If you still don't know what that is, just pop a comment below saying, yeah, add me in. I'll add you into that group. There's been tutorials and things throughout the whole week. It's been amazing. Absolutely love watching those girls. They're like incredible. But yeah, have a look over and you can see obviously the benefits of the makeup and how it's lovely applied onto great skincare. So have a lovely rest of your Tuesday evening, and I'll see you all soon.